Here she is. Hiya. Have a long last. How are you? You've been
I'm
patiently waiting. I mean, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. You know how it goes. You know, things, this is live and, you know, anything can happen. But it's
of
wonderful
course.
show at Tene Edwards. For the benefit of our viewers, I called you a poet. I said you're an author. Talk to me. You love poetry, but give me history. How did it all come about, Tene?
My writing journey began when I found myself in a really quite dark place in my life. Um, I was feeling really lost in my career path because I studied law, was working as a legal assistant for quite a while, but I just felt like I couldn't be myself. Like the way that I was starting to talk, the way that I was talking started to change because I tried to fit into the corporate culture. So I was changing the way I was speaking, I was changing the way I was styling my hair, and I just felt like I couldn't be myself, and I just wasn't enjoying it. So I felt really lost in my career path and felt like I was the only one out of all my friends who had no idea what it is that I wanted to do. And at the same time, I was going through heartbreak as well. So I was feeling really insecure about myself. And I just felt like my whole life was just not going according to plan and falling apart. And I don't know what led me to picking up the pen and the journal, but that's what I did. And I
Mm.
literally vented my pain out on paper. And that was the beginning of my writing journey.
Yeah. You described it to me as if, you know, the notepad was your
Yeah.
therapist. Yeah, that's an amazing description. So all your thoughts and you was writing it all down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I had no idea what impact that would have on me. But when I did write it down, I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like such a release.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Did it feel as if, you know, this sort of heavy burden
Yeah,
was starting to slowly lift off your shoulders because you actually taken it out on, you know, the pen with the power of the pen and writing it down, and it was sort of like all coming in through on that kind of. I
definitely.
mean, is that a good description of it?
Yes, it definitely is. I mean, I felt like throughout my life, I had always silenced my voice. I was never really the person to speak about things that had happened to me or speak about challenges that I was going through. Like I was always the silent one. So I think that as well, that was the reason as well why it felt like such freedom to open up and to be really honest with myself in my journal. It was literally an eye opener for me.
Yeah. You've also yourself been described as a self-love advocate. That,
Yes.
you said about heartbreak. So I'm kind of thinking, is that part and parcel? Can you give us a bit more?
Yeah, sure. The reason why I describe myself as a self-love advocate is because of the self-love challenges that I went through. And I like to share the things that helped me to overcome the different challenges and the different practices that I did to help me build a stronger relationship with myself. I like to share that on my social media accounts to try and help other people overcome their challenges that um, in terms of the relationship that they have with themselves. And the heartbreak just really just made me feel insecure about the way that I looked. And I just felt like I really felt like I wasn't good enough. And I wrote to empower myself and to affirm my self worth and to tell myself that I am good enough and that I am worthy of love. And that's what I like to put across on my social media so that other people can feel that too within themselves.
Exactly. I was just going to come on to that, that other people can, and particularly the younger folk. Um,
Yeah,
Sometimes they find it very challenging. And in this climate that we have now, it is extremely challenging to keep, you know, sort of like the mental well-being intact and to, you know, try and persevere that. So maybe what you're giving them is, well, hold on, why don't you get a diary out? Why don't you start writing? Would you say that that is a good thing to do?
yeah, 100%. I mean, I put a poll out on my Instagram stories a couple of days ago to ask, is self-love something that you're struggling with? And 80% of people voted yes. And for me, I know, and for me, it just made me feel really, really sad that a lot of us are struggling to love ourselves. And so that's why I write. what I write, and that's why I continue to share and also try to discuss different challenging topics and vulnerable topics with other people, so that we can really try and help change that narrative. And especially during this time, I mean, I definitely have gone through mental challenges during this time of just wanting to go out and socialize, because it's just really difficult to be locked up, for me anyway. So that's why my friend and I launched a new initiative, which is called the Seed Project. And it's a project to encourage the practice of healthy habits through COVID-19 and post COVID-19. And so we would like to create a platform where we can encourage people to get involved in self-care activities and exercises and discussions with experts and professionals in their fields, such as financial educators, psychotherapists, body confidence coaches, and people like that, so that we as millennials can get help and access those people without having to wait in long waiting lists to see a psychotherapist, or having to pay extortionate amounts to see those people individually.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this list of celebrity names, and I'm just like, you know, bowled over. It's Instagram feeds of celebrities like Wesley Snipes, Khloe Kardashian, Dasha Palenko, and Candy Burris. I mean, that's to name a few, but I mean, wow. How do you feel? How do you feel when, you know, seeing that?
I mean, like, I never, ever could have imagined that my words would have ended up in people that I have grown up watching on TV. So it was definitely heartwarming to see that, you know, they've been able to resonate with some of the things that I've written. And it just comes to show, you know, regardless of how much, I think people feel like if someone is of celebrity status and has a lot of money, they don't really have as much issues as us. And it just goes to show that, you know, we all go through the same emotions, doesn't it, and feelings, regardless of our status.
Excellent. I think it's absolutely brilliant. So this new initiative, you just said it just recently launched.
Yes.
And so far, how's that been going?
It's actually been going very well. We're on 98 supporters. Our target is 4,000, and we've raised 3,392 so far. So I think it's going really well. We've had a lot of supporters, and the comments have been so heartwarming. A lot of people believe in it and feel like it's so necessary, especially in this time. And yeah, we're just going to keep going on with it. And we would be grateful for any support in terms of sharing it or donating if you can. No contribution is too small.
Let's get that going on now, Tene, then. So let it out. How can they do this?
So if you follow me on Instagram at Tene Edwards and click on the link in my bio, you will see the link to our project, to our crowdfunding project. And if you click on there, you can read more about it. We've put a video up. You can watch the video and help support there. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, Tene. You are an inspiration. And good luck. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
No problem. Take care. We'll see you later on in the year.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. Bye, Tene. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, lovely lady. Very inspirational. What a moving story, and positiveness as we ended there. Positiveness all the time.